English Grammar in Years. Raymond Murphy.
Unit 106. Comparative 2. Much better. Any better. Etc. A. Much. A lot. Etc. Plus comparative. Before comparatives, you can use much. A lot. Far equals a lot. A bit. A little. Slightly equals a little.
I felt ill earlier, but I feel much better now. Or a lot better.
Don't go by train. It's a lot more expensive. Or much more expensive.
Could you speak a bit more slowly? Or a little more slowly?
This bag is slightly heavier than the other one.
The problem is far more serious than we thought at first.
B. Any, no. Plus comparative. You can use any, and no. Plus comparative. Any longer, no bigger, etc.
I've waited long enough. I'm not waiting any longer. Equals, not even a little longer.
We expected their apartment to be very big, but it's no bigger than ours. Or, it isn't any bigger than ours. Equals, not even a little bigger.
How do you feel now? Do you feel any better?
This hotel is better than the other one, and it's no more expensive.
C. Better and better. More and more. Etc. We repeat comparatives. Better and better. Etc. To say that something changes continuously.
Your English is improving. It's getting better and better.
The city has grown fast in recent years. It's got bigger and bigger.
As I listened to his story, I became more and more convinced that he was lying.
More and more tourists are visiting this part of the country.
D. The. You can say the sooner the better. The more the better. Etc.
What time shall we leave?
The sooner the better. Equals, as soon as possible.
What sort of bag do you want? A big one?
Yes, the bigger the better. Equals, as big as possible.
When you're traveling, the less luggage you have the better.
We also use the to say that one thing depends on another thing.
The sooner we leave, the earlier we'll arrive. Equals, if we leave sooner, we'll arrive earlier.
The younger you are, the easier it is to learn.
The more expensive the hotel, the better the service.
The more I thought about the plan, the less I liked it.
E. Older and elder. The comparative of old is older.
David looks older than he really is.
We use elder only when we talk about people in a family. My elder sister, their elder son, etc. You can also use older.
My elder sister is a TV producer. Or, my older sister is a TV producer.
But we do not say that somebody is elder.
My sister is older than me.
Any, no. Unit 86. Comparative 1, 3. Units 105, 107. Eldest. 108C. Even plus comparative. Unit 112C. Exercises 106.1. Use the words in brackets to complete the sentences. Use much, a bit, etc. plus a comparative form. Use than where necessary.
The problem is much more serious than we thought at first.
This bag is too small. I need something much bigger.
I liked the museum. It was a lot more interesting than I expected.
It was very hot yesterday. Today it's a little cooler.
I'm afraid the problem is far more complicated than it seems.
You're driving too fast. Can you drive a bit more slowly?
I thought he was younger than me, but in fact he's slightly older.
(106.2). Complete the sentences. Using any, no, plus comparative. Use than where necessary.
I've waited long enough. I'm not waiting any longer.
I'm sorry I'm a bit late, but I couldn't get here any sooner. But I couldn't get here any earlier.
This shop isn't expensive. The prices are no higher than anywhere else. The prices are no more expensive anywhere else.
I need to stop for a rest. I can't walk any further. I can't walk any farther.
The traffic isn't especially bad today. It's no worse than usual. (106.3). Complete the sentences. Using and. See section C.
It's getting more and more difficult to find a job.
That hole in your sweater is getting bigger and bigger.
I waited for my interview, and became more and more nervous.
As the day went on, the weather got worse and worse.
Healthcare is becoming more and more expensive.
Since Anna went to Canada, her English has got better and better.
These days I travel a lot. I'm spending more and more time away from home.
(106.4). Complete the sentences, using the
You learn things more easily when you're young. The younger you are, the easier it is to learn.
It's hard to concentrate when you're tired. The more tired you are, the harder it is to concentrate.
We should decide what to do as soon as possible. The sooner we decide what to do, the better.
I know more, but I understand less. The more I know, the less I understand.
If you use more electricity, your bill will be higher. The more electricity you use, the higher your bill will be.
Kate had to wait a long time and became more and more impatient. The more she had to wait, the more impatient she became. The longer she had to wait, the more impatient she became.
(106.5) Use the words on the right to complete the sentences.
I like to travel light. The less luggage, the better.
The problem is getting more and more serious.
The more time I have, the longer it takes me to do things.
I'm walking as fast as I can. I can't walk any faster.
The higher your income, the more tax you have to pay.
I'm surprised Anna is only 25. I thought she was older.
Jane's elder sister is a nurse. Jane's older sister is a nurse.
I was a little late. The journey took slightly longer than I expected.
Applications for the job must be received no later than the 15th of April.
Don't tell him anything. The less he knows, the better.